this is her hair. Show the people what you're working with. Yeah. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be all about how I maintain baby Zuri's hair. Her hair is looking a little wild today. I want to say like 2 weeks ago I gave you guys a little snippet on what her hair looked like, and I showed you guys that I came up with some tips to minimize the amount of hair loss she experienced. She is approaching 7 months now, and I think we did a really good job with making sure that she didn't lose too much of her hair. If you're interested on how we maintain her growth and prevented balding, make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm going to give you guys a snippet of our nighttime routine that you guys can follow step by step to prevent your baby from losing hair as well. If you like content like this where I give you tips and tricks for moms and new babies, I need you to make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you like this video so I know to bring you more. Without further ado, let's just hop into this video. So for baby Zuri, we have developed a hair care routine from the beginning. When I say from the beginning, I mean from birth. Like when I brought her home from the hospital, we have maintained this routine ever since. The thing that I did is I made sure that she always had her silk bonnet. I'm gonna go put her down. She's ready for a nap. I'll be right back. A lot of time, for safety purposes, babies are supposed to be laying on their back, so that means their hair on their head is always like rubbing against whatever surface they're laying on. So from the very beginning, I made sure that I wanted to minimize friction as much as possible. So from the time that she was born, I always put her bonnet on. So now when I first bought this is from Amazon, and every product that is in this video I will list it in the description box below, but this is the bonnet that I bought. It's two-sided. I love it. It's really, really nice. So everything that I put baby Zuri down on, anything I lay her on, anything she plays with, everything is going to be silk or satin. You need to make sure that you do not allow too much friction on that baby's hair. The baby's hair is extra soft, it's extra sensitive. You want to make sure anything that they lay their head on is soft. When she was first born, this was way too big for her and it would cover her face, so I had to stop using this. She just now is starting to fit this. So what I did is I purchased like bassinet sheets. So it was a 2-pack that I also got from Amazon. I purchased bassinet sheets. This is actually her bassinet mattress, and I make sure that her mattress is always covered with a silk mattress cover all the time. She does not lay her head on anything but silk or satin. Even for my sheets as well, I invested in the silk pillowcases, satin pillowcases, silk sheets, satin sheets. So anytime she goes from her bed to my bed, her head is always laying on silk or satin. I even purchased, it's an obsession guys, I even purchased these satin cover for the boppy. I breastfed, so she spent a lot of time in this boppy. Her hair was always rubbing against this, so I said, you know what, we're gonna change out the cover that I purchased it with, and we just added the satin cover. Works wonders. If there's nothing else that you purchase from this video, definitely invest in satin or silk covers for everything. Satin bonnet, satin sheets, satin boppy cover, satin pillowcases for your bed, satin sheets for your bed. Those are the things you need. That will significantly minimize the amount of hair loss your baby experiences. So moving on, my next tip that I did is I washed her hair every day. Every single day I washed her hair, and I gave her like the massages. So one thing that I purchased was, this is from Frida baby. Another video that I posted, I talk about the Frida collection and how you should just get everything from them. This came in one of the packages from Frida, and it basically is like a head massager. So every time I washed her hair, I used this, whether to deal with the cradle cap or just to stimulate her scalp. I use this every single night at bath time. You definitely want to get this. My third tip is make sure that you are moisturizing that baby's hair. You know, at first you're not really sure what to use in your baby's hair. You don't know what kind of allergies they may have. You don't know what's acceptable. So from the very beginning, I started using aloe vera gel. This is the one I purchased. You can use any type of aloe vera. I felt like it's natural, so she would be fine, and she had no issues with this aloe vera. When she was around 3 months is when I started experimenting with the Honest Refresh Conditioning Detangler. It's meant to condition and to detangle. I started noticing around that time where her hair texture was kind of changing just a little bit. She has a very silky texture here, but I started noticing it started to get a little more matted the more she laid down, regardless of the sheets that I was using. So I went and purchased this, and I use this morning and night. So when she first wakes up in the morning, I wash her face. We spray this in her hair. Before she goes to sleep, I give her a bath, I wash her hair, and I spray this in her hair. The next tip is to make sure that you're giving your baby head massages often. Do it as often as possible, and that's basically to stimulate the scalp. There's no real rhyme or reason. I will insert a clip of our nighttime routine, and I'll show you how I massage her head. She actually really likes it. It gives you time to basically bond with your baby. So I enjoy it. She enjoys it, and I think it really helped to stimulate the growth in her hair. Another tip that I will give you is I do not really comb her hair. For the most part, I finger detangle. If I need to get any knots out, I use my fingers. I use my hands to pull apart the little knots and things like that. I rarely comb her hair. If I comb her hair, it's probably once a week, but for the most part, I'm not doing it. I feel like her hair is very gentle at this stage, and I want to just make sure it doesn't break. And I feel like sometimes the tools we use can be very, very harsh on baby's hair. So I rather just use my hands, because then I'm able to really feel how much tension goes towards her hair. I'm gonna show you our nighttime hair care routine. It's very, very simple. I didn't want this video to be complicated at all. Being a new mom is stressful enough. I just wanted to make a routine that's simple enough for you guys to follow, and it won't take up too much of your time. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If any of these tips were helpful, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss another upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Till then, peace.